Hello and welcome back to MedJol. MedJol is a platform that allows providers to advertise their services. Users can search for these services and book appointments. In this video, we will review the second part of the registration process, which is building the practice profile. In a previous video, we reviewed the initial registration for providers on MedJol. The practice needs to do the initial registration first. MedJol will send you an email to let you know that you can start building your practice profile. So let's start building a provider profile. We will go to medjol.com. I will use a test account. The username is the main practice email that was used in the initial registration. Your password is the one used in the initial registration as well. So this is the initial screen. We want to add service locations. Then assign providers and employees to each location. We will start with creating the employee's profile. I will click on the Manage Employees link. We don't have any employees yet. I will click on Add Employee. Then we can add the employee information. First and last name, phone number and email address. The email address will be the employee username for login. Then the password. The employee will need to log in to activate his or her account. Remember to press Save. So now we have XYZ as our employee. And we can update his information. And we're going to update. Make sure, if you do any updates, like for instance if you want to say XYZW, we have to press Save, otherwise the changes will not be saved. We can suspend the employee here. Next step is to add providers. So we'll go to the providers list. The stethoscope icon on the left-hand side. Then we go to Add Provider. We can add a picture of the doctor. His name and then specialty. I will add the license. Maybe in Alabama. We have to put the medical license number. All this information is going to be visible for users. His bio. I am the best doctor. Now we have a provider. If we need to update, you can do any update. Make sure you save before you leave. Then we can add the locations. If you have one location, then it's just one. If you have more than one, you can finish adding the first location and then add more locations. We can get a logo for the location. This is the service location name. Usually it is the same name as the practice name, for example Dr. X Clinic. But for example, if Dr. X has multiple locations like in Los Angeles and San Diego, you can name one location as Dr. X Clinic Los Angeles and the other one Dr. X Clinic San Diego. You can add few words to describe the practice and attract patients. This is a service location identifier. Each appointment has an ID number. You can type 1 or 2 letters here. These letters will show with appointment number. If you have more than one service location, this will make it easier for your employees to identify the appointment location. For example, we can type RS. So, all appointments that will come to this location, the ID number will start with RS. Here is the address of the location. It's better to put the full address. But at minimum you have to put the number, the street name, the suite number, and a city. These are the minimum requirements. It's better to put full address. So this is going to be confirmed by Google. Here, the business license number. The specialty we can choose dermatology. So this is dermatology, but if you have more than one specialty, you can pick and choose more, or you can click again and take this off. OK. So we'll say that we have these two. Then here we choose the language. You can also click more than one language. And you can search. So for instance, we have somebody who speaks Korean. We can update our selection later on if you want. Then again, this is all public information. This is going to show on the patient appointment card. Type the email address for the location. If you don't have a specific email for each location, you can insert the main company email. This information that is going to be seen by users when they book appointments. This will be how they can communicate with the clinic, if they have any questions. The working hours. Here this is to allow the location to receive appointments. By default, it is on. But for some reason if the location is not working or you just don't want to receive new appointments, you can switch this off. But we're going to keep it on for now. Now it asks us to assign the doctors. So, we have this doctor here, so we're going to assign. We can unassign once we do this. We can go here and then the services we set this to the dermatology clinic. So we have dermatology. And then it asked us to put a price for the service. This is going to be what's advertised on your profile. For services, it's better to choose a general category like office visit. The whole idea of the platform is to provide a way for users or patients to find the providers. Once you see the patient and examine them, then you can talk with them about other services. Services that need a lot of details is better communicated directly with the patient when they come to your clinic. Then here we will assign an employee to manage the appointments in this location. Let's go back for a moment. If you don't find a specific service, you can request the service to be added by contacting MedJol. Click on Request to add service. It will open a new tab. You can put the details of your request here. MedJol will work on your request and add the service. We can go back to our workflow. We have already assigned an employee. And then we're done. So now it's successful. It asks us if we want to add another service location. Also, you can do this later. There's the service location that we already have. We don't have any appointments for now, but this is where the appointments will show and you will be able to confirm appointments or to reschedule appointments. You can go back and edit or change any of the information in your profile. Just remember to save before you leave the page. Please see other videos for setting up your profile to accept online payments and to manage patients' appointments. That's it for now and thank you for watching.